11:53 in the PM right now. We don't hear a radio playing over there. Let's grab a little key action here. I'm not doing a whole lot today. That's kind of the reason why. It's a little wet. Find the right key here. Haven't even opened up the garage yet. Keep the door closed. Water's kind of blowing in that way. We got spiders living up there now. All the little spiders are coming out. Well, let's see if we can do this one-handed. Not one-handed, but I'm attempting, where's it at, to put, bear with me. Oh, where are you guys going? Come on back here. Come on, there we are. Attempting to put the tripod base on the camera, which I just got. And then we're going to put you on a tripod here. Close that up, and we're going to sneak you around over here. We're going to do that. What's that do? Oh yeah, let me get it turned this way off. Actually, what if we do this? Turn you that way and get that handle down. Can you still see me? Stuff on the floor. Yeah, so, gonna be a lazy day today. You guys are a little crooked. Alrighty, fine, I'll fix it. That's a little better. But, yeah, I wasn't gonna make a video. I thought, just been extra lazy all morning. May as well get up and do something. Mail showed up, ran out and grabbed that. Thought, get the camera up. But, nothing planned for today. I may come out here and tinker a little bit. Still need to clean up, but I don't know. We'll see. Just not motivated today. Had a pretty good thunderstorm this morning. I didn't get the camera out, but I don't know what time it started, but it stopped. What time did I get up? I think I drug myself out of bed just before 11, which is later than I normally like. It was probably about 10:30 when I heard the last rumble. It was kind of cool. You'd hear crack, boom, rumble, 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 rumble. So they were long. Yeah, it was a pretty good one this morning. So, and then it's going to be like this for the rest of the day and a good chunk of tomorrow. And tomorrow afternoon it's supposed to dry out a bit. And all next week will be nice and dry. So, it was sunny and warm all last week, and then today is wet. Welcome to Saturday. Oh well. Got home the other day, had an email from the unemployment services for my state. You know, we did that, what was it, 2.5, 3 weeks where I claimed unemployment legally. And I took all that money and just set it aside because I didn't know how long I was going to be gone. And I know they overpaid me because they say you get X amount per week plus the stimulus portion from the government. And it was a substantially large amount that came out. And that's kind of why I decided just to set it off to the side. And I got an email from them the other night, and they says, "Yep, we overpaid you. We want the money back. Payment due immediately." That kind of bugged me a little bit. Because when they sent that, immediately was in bold letters, and highlighted. Says, we screwed up, but we want it back now. And if you don't give it back, it's your fault. Not your fault, but my fault. So it's like, well, you know, the money's sitting there. I could put my bank account information in and send it back to them. But I thought, yeah, I'm going to wait till they send me a paper bill in the mail. Yeah. I don't know, just the way they worded it just kind of bugged me a bit. So, they're the ones that goofed up. Of course, we're the state that's being nailed with all the fraud claims right now, so maybe they made it a little too easy, as evident by overpaying people. Just give them a bunch of money, we'll figure it out later. Not quite the right way to do things. So, yeah. Other than that, that's about it. Did a line move yesterday at work. Went pretty well. A lot of people out. They announced layoffs the first round. Going for almost 7,000 people. I am not on the list. I'm pretty good on seniority, so they'd have to go really deep. I think they're going back into 2018, 19 or 18. I think it's 19. Early 19. So they're going back about a year. But feel bad for a group of people that I met yesterday. They actually hired on just early March of this year, just a couple of weeks before the big Corona shutdown. And now they're being told, yeah, you're going to get laid off. I'm sorry. But what really sucks for those folks is quite a few of them transferred from out of state, and the company paid for them to come out here. And they, you know, rightly so, hey, we got a job at Boeing, all right, they're paying us, they're bringing us in. Well, you know, we got to find a place to live, so let's go find an apartment. Oh, I need a 6 or 12-month lease agreement? Yeah, sure, I got a new job. Now they're screwed. No job to pay for it. I don't even know if they would apply or if they would qualify for unemployment in this state. So, we're kind of hoping the union's going to try to see about possibly maybe getting, I don't know if they're going to try, I think that's in the talks about, hey, Boeing, pay to get those people home. They're stranded. We don't need to be increasing the homeless population during this whole issue. So at least get them back to where they got friends and family that they can mooch off of. But, yeah, it's a rough situation. It's a bad one right now. So we'll just keep plugging away with what we can and keep these little videos going and try to survive all the rain. It's coming down pretty good. But like I say, I'm just not motivated to come out here and do much of anything. Still haven't sprayed the motor mounts. Thought about it a couple of times, but I didn't want to get the orange thing out there, and today is just too wet with the humidity and everything. It would take a while for these to dry, so we'll get those squared away probably next week. Get them primed, get them painted, get them ready to go back on the car. Got the new hardware sitting there right next to it, ready to go. So no worries there. And yeah, got a couple of models here that we could tinker with. The Pinto needs a little bit more forward progress. Might come out and do a little bit of that. But I was kind of hoping to sneak out and get some work done on the Jimmy. I would have liked to start Cletus this weekend. I ordered up a new battery disconnect. Just my little knob that I pull out. I don't know what I did with it. I may have even thrown it away, not realizing what it was at one point. But I go through the top of that toolbox again. But I have no idea what I did with that thing. But I didn't think of it last week. I could have just taken that piece out and just put the cable right on the battery. But I ordered a new one. Hasn't even shipped yet. So we'll give them another week. If it doesn't ship, I'll just cancel it. And I'll try to find one up at AutoZone or whatever. The only ones that they had were the big switches. I didn't really want one of those, but you gotta hardwire them in. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, with that shifter back in, whole Cletus about ready to go. No lights, but not gonna try that today. Still a little damp from just walking out to get the mail. But, seem to be getting some good, just looking at my, well, I guess this is black paint. Just sitting here looking, caught my eye under the old social distance meter. It just looked like it was broken, but it's just some black paint. Sitting up there next to Wilson too. The things you notice when you're talking to a camera. What were we talking about? Can't remember now. Go on. So, yeah. We'll probably do another one of these tomorrow. This will be your one and only update for this Saturday. So, 2:02 in the afternoon. It's 15 degrees Celsius right now. On the 30th of May. One more day of May. Oh, I was going to talking about the videos of that Jimmy playing video. That seemed to get a lot of good feedback. So people like seeing that thing out. Bomber, that truck sounds good out there. That was all two-wheel drive. Didn't rain. That was actually a week ago today. No rain. A couple of puddles. Not really impressed with those tires, to be honest with you. Those BFG all-terrains, at least at Kevin's place. But his place, it's just so slick. It's like grease when it gets wet. I mean, it went. Like I said, that was all two-wheel drive. But, we got another video coming out Wednesday. I put it in four-wheel drive. So, but yeah, she kind of slips and slides a lot. So, I know a more aggressive tire would help, but these are fine on road. These are fine in loose gravel. I do have a video driving that truck in loose gravel from the break-in. I need to get all that together and get it up for you guys. That should be this afternoon's project, actually. Go through and edit some video for y'all. Get those out and caught up, and try to grow the channel a little bit. What's the point of having it if you don't try to get a few more people to watch and enjoy it? And you know, the little bits of revenue does come in handy for paying for cameras or parts for the truck or whatnot. I don't do sponsorships. And I've had a couple of emails, people wanting to, or groups wanting to send products to me for review. And I turned them down. I didn't want to be stuck having to do stuff like that. I'd rather just keep this channel of just things that I want to do. So, that's what they offered to pay, and it did cross my mind, because, you know, this day and age, gotta have money to do stuff. I remember when I first started this channel and I started making money, and I had tons of, well, not tons, I had quite a few people saying that I was selling out, and you're only trying to get rich off of this. And, well, I've been doing this. I've been on YouTube. I found YouTube when I went on strike in 2008. And I probably put my first video up 2009, 2010. So let's just say I've been putting videos up for 10 years. I'm currently making about $110 to $130 a month after 10 years. So I'm not doing this for the money. It's just kind of nice to have a little extra to offset the costs. I think you guys have paid for all the cameras that I use now. I mean, that big Canon that I bought with the, I don't see it, I don't show it on here very often, but with the boom mic, whatever it's called, that mounts on top of the camera, the big, whatever model that thing is, I mean, that was, geez, $1,200. Bought the camera and a little kit to go with it, and filters, and I think it came with a different lens, and you know, you guys paid for that, so thanks for that. Actually, this camera came with that tracking, I forget what they called it now. It's supposed to be a tracking unit where you can set it on a tripod, and the camera would go on top of the head, and you'd wear an armband, and you would sync it to the head, to the tracker unit, and then it would follow you. And this camera was the one that they recommended because it would actually, you could zoom in and zoom out automatically, and it would just kind of keep you in that in that field, but could never get that thing to work right. That was an expensive piece. And I messed around with it at Kevin's place a couple of times. I just couldn't get it to track. And it needs a big piece of property. It won't work here at my place, but yeah, that's where this little Sony came from. It's been a good little camera. I like the zoom on it. So, also have a 360 degree camera. I just came across that again the other day. I want to try using that. I'd like to do a drive up and over the Mountain Loop Highway. Maybe I'll take that and put it right on the roof of the Jimmy. Go for a drive, and y'all could zoom the camera around and point it at different things and look at the scenery as it goes around. It's mostly trees, but yeah, good plans. So I've been in there today watching some of the videos, some of the folks that I subscribe to, and we had our Mount St. Helens 40th anniversary of the big explosion in 1980. Was that last Friday? May 18th. So for the last week and for a good chunk of this morning, I've just been watching documentaries on Mount St. Helens. It's raining, it's wet, I don't want to go outside. I want to be lazy for a day. So that's about all we're going to do for now. I need to get some Jimmy videos going. I got a couple more videos of the olds. I think through Monday? Yeah, I think through Monday. I don't remember what uploaded today. But tomorrow and Monday, and Tuesday I didn't schedule anything because I was planning to put a video in there, so then I put the Jimmy in four-wheel drive on Wednesday, but then I didn't do another video, so I just left it as a blank slot. So, but yeah. Nothing exciting, just kind of boring as the videos usually are. But I'm going to go ahead and shut up and quit rambling and go back inside. And now that it's 12:08, this is way too long of a video about absolutely nothing. But you guys are watching, so thanks. So, alrighty, we will see you all probably do something tomorrow. Talk to you later.